Hello everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps and the 12 Days of Soapmas. You may or may not know that we have a ton of soap embeds that are sitting in bags in my garage. You see, what inevitably happens is that we make a few too many, maybe 20, maybe even up to like 50, and then we don't have soaps to use those for. So there's just a lot of them out there. And typically, about once a year, I try to recycle those and do something fun with them. This year, I have decided to see how many embeds I can possibly squeeze onto the top of a slab. So I'm gonna make the soap, we're gonna make it lots of pretty fun colors. You guys are gonna go with me in just a second to go pick out a fragrance, and then we're gonna try to squeeze all the soap embeds that we can onto the top of that. Now this could take a while. I will probably, when it comes to laying the embeds, speed up the process, let you guys watch it in fast motion, because it could take me realistically 20 to 35 minutes to get a 14 by 14 inch square filled. I just don't know. But I haven't really decided what we should do for the colors or the fragrance. So why don't you guys come with me right now and we'll pick that out together. Okay, welcome to the soap pantry. Let me turn on the light here and we will look at some of the fragrance oils that I have. Now I'm gonna need about 16 ounces of whatever I choose, but I also am open to experimenting and maybe mixing a couple together. Ooh, fresh dewdrops and riverstone. Ooh, I bet that smells really good. We have some candle science ones here. I love using rainbow. Ooh, there's mermaids at midnight. Okay, what if we did a mixture? We also have all of these really good fragrances from Crafter's Choice. Yeah, let's do a mix of Bermuda Triangle, Rainbow, and Mermaids at Midnight. Maybe Hot Pink Lime. I love Hot Pink Lime. Okay, Hot Pink Lime, Bermuda Triangle, and Rainbow. This will be a really delicious mix. Okay, so let's measure this out. I already know that the Hot Pink Lime is going to be about 8 ounces, but still, we'll measure it out and make sure. About 1/4 ounce short. Now we'll add in some Bermuda Triangle, about 4 ounces or so. And then Rainbow, about 4 ounces or so. Man, I wish you guys could smell this fragrance blend because it is so good. And now that I have that measured out, I can measure out my kaolin clay. With our fragrance mixed up, we have a plethora of colorants to choose from. I'm not entirely sure how many I want to do, but I do know that I want the soap base to be white. So maybe we'll just pick 6 or so to complement that white. Let's see, what is something I haven't used recently? I'll probably steer away from golds, blacks, browns, just so that we don't get anything too messy. How about Prima Donna Pink from Fizz Fairy? That looks really good. Kind of a nice raspberry color. Ooh, what have we got here for new things from Mad Micah's? Ooh, yes, the Mango Lassie. Let Us Entertain You. That looks yummy. You know what? I just remembered something. Mad Micah's sent me a new color I've been waiting to try out. Let's go get it. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, chartreuse. What about a blue? Maybe bold iridescent blue. Ooh, that one looks delicious. And let's not forget some purple. I really love Grape Knee High. But it's been a while since I used Purple Vibrance. Ooh, it's also been a while since I used Soapberry. Let's use Soapberry. Maybe with some Grape Ape, like this and this together. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at these. They're so pretty. Let's add some oil to them and mix them up. All right, let's get this party started. We're gonna pour our lye water solution into our oils. Then we're gonna blend it up on high until just past emulsion. Now let's pour off our 6 accents. All right, let's add our colors. We'll start with this pinky red, then this yellow blend, then this amazing blue. I hope that keeps its color. Then the chartreuse, which looks honestly stunning. Then our soap berry mixed with a little bit of that grape ape, which is truly just the most regal purple ever. And then our orange. It looks like a tropical like fruit platter up in here. And then of course we have our white for the base. Let's go ahead and mix up these colors and see what we think. Okay, I could not be more pleased. They are so vivid and so potent. Mix this up real quick. And the last bit of fragrance. I'm just gonna start by blending this in by hand. I do want all of these colors to stay relatively runny, and then when I'm done, I'll move them off to the side. All right, we'll mix in this last bit here. Make sure I scrape the sides down so that all the soap is white and we don't have anything sitting on the bottom that may look streaky. That wouldn't be very nice. And then I can start pouring it into our mold. I'm so excited. With this, guys, we're going for speed over me talking. So enjoy the music. Okay, now this soap would be good if I left it alone, for sure, because the colors are really bold, but I feel like, yeah, we just gotta swirl that top a little, baby. It looks so good. And then, of course, we have all those embeds to put on top. I actually had Shelly pick out our embeds today, so we have a huge variety of all the embeds we used this year, some from last year. There's a ton of different colors. I'm gonna set them off to the side here so that you guys can see the main creation, and we will put the biggest ones on first. It's nice to be able to use up your spare embeds. Don't throw those away, they're still good soap. Even if you weren't gonna use them yourself, it is something that you can totally donate. Here's some little honeycombs from some of the bee soaps that we've done. Let's do some little turtles. These are from our sea turtle soap that we make. I'm trying to place all the big ones far away from one another so that we have lots and lots of room to fill in those gaps with smaller embeds. I feel like that's gonna get the most amount done. Put some lemons on top. Time for some apples. We'll put those right in. That's a fun addition because these are very like colorful. They kind of match the inside a little more. I'm gonna place these a little closer to some of those big embeds because I have even smaller ones I'm going to try to fill in all the gaps with. I think the understood rule here is not having any of them sitting on top of one another. I think that's where you've crossed the line. You've broken the rules if that happens. Now for some rings. We have rings for demolition of the ring. One of our all-time favorites. And here's what's fun about these rings is I can put another embed on the middle of them because they're just a big hole. So these I'm going to try to put very close to other ones since we're already going to put one inside. Ooh, that one fits just right. Ooh, let's put some mushrooms in. We only have 4 little mushrooms here. Have some lily pads. Add a little bit more green. It's starting to get crowded. Nothing can compare to the top of this soap. I mean, come on, it's crazy. But all those embeds about to get chopped. They must. That's just the way it has to be. So we're gonna line it up so that we have 2 really nice little sample bars at the end. And it kind of shaves the melt and pour to use wires like this. So I'm just gonna go really, really, really slow so that we don't snap any of the embeds. We just cut them gently. Then we can kind of dust off the excess, but this is what it looks like on the inside. So you can see all those different colors. It did get a little bit smeary, like just a little bit. And I wish that that chartreuse color had been a little stronger. I think I should have stabilized it with a little bit of titanium dioxide so it wouldn't be so see-through. But all in all, how fun. And 275 embeds. I can't say that for any other soap I've ever made. Like, that's just so many. There's the chartreuse color, but you can see kind of see-through, kind of looks like the yellow, but the yellow's stronger. That orange came through amazing. A really fun experiment. It did take some time, but I would be interested in seeing more soap bars like this, and what a really cool way to recycle embeds if you have extras. So if you want to try this, you're a soap maker, be my guest. Have yourself a little embed party on top. Tag me in those Instagram photos because you know I want to see them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's soap baking video, a fun challenge. Did you guess right? Were you anywhere close to the correct amount of embeds on top? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next SOAPMAS video. So until then, bye for now.